Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today, to kick it off with, I'm going to be starting with OXX. Yeah, OXX. This is a brand that I found in Target. I haven't used any of their products before, but I went out today and I got 4 of their products. So just to get into this, I have a foundation, I have a concealer, I have a lipstick, and I have a eyeshadow quad. So altogether these products cost $10. The first product we'll be trying is the OXX foundation matte. This is 30 grams. Like, it's all like curdled in there where it's been sitting. You can't really see it, but like you can see this a bit, and that is like really dark, so I'm gonna like try and shake it up as best I can in the tube. Okay, so this foundation costs $2 and it is the shade Light. Alright, I can't see at the moment because I broke the mirror that usually sits like below my camera. So I'm just kind of like judging from the viewfinder. But I do have the mirror in front of me. Alright, this actually looks a little bit too pale for me. Okay. On camera it looks a little pale, but okay, so it's on and I'm not mad, like it's a match, but as I'm blending it's kind of like blending away. So also I don't use primers. I've never used primers. The only sort of makeup base that I use is the Watissimo color correction makeup base liquid stuff. I don't have it in this room, I've got it in my next room, but so this kind of makes me look like a ghost on camera. It's nice, but I mean for $2 it works. Like for $2 it's actually pretty good. I'm going to just add a little bit more in places that I feel like need it, because I've got like a little pimple. Let's see. You can still like see the red through my little, like through it on my little pimple down here. You can still like crazy see, not really on camera because it's really bright, and this is like a really good camera, so it makes everything go away. But in person, I can still see like my under eyes, which I do have concealer to go over that, but looking at the tube, it looks a little darker. So I'm just going to add a little bit more foundation around here in places where it got a little bit patchy with the blender. And it's nice, it doesn't feel heavy, but I don't actually know what I expected from a $2 foundation. Like the packaging's nice, it's matte packaging. This is supposed to be matte, which it's doing a pretty good job of it. I feel like if I was to use this again, I would need to use like a hydrating primer or something, like a moisturizer underneath it, because on my forehead where I have my dry patches, and right here I can see that it's like kind of dispersing in a really weird way, which is normal for dry skin and you use a matte product without something hydrating underneath. So now I'm going to try the concealer, which is the same matte packaging and also in the shade Light, and it's orange. It is actually orange. Like, hold on, let me just put it next to the foundation. They're both the same, they're both called Light, but the concealer is orange. So I'm going to try. Maybe it'll be different if I blend it out. Okay, so the concealer is on and blended, but it's made the foundation go weirder than it already was. So I'm not loving that. So I think I'm going to go in with my Essence Camouflage Concealer, which I actually got today as well. Let's try that. This is in the shade Nude. Yeah, this is shade number 10, Nude. Okay, that's a lot better. So now that I've got that on, I didn't get a setting powder, so I'm just going to use my Nude by Nature powder. Okay, so that is done, and now I'm going to move on to eyebrows. Okay, so I put my eyebrows on, and now we can finally get into the eyeshadow. So this is the Champagne Quad, and I've already got like my grubby fingers all over it. So I'm gonna go in with this color. Doesn't have a name, but I'm just going to grab a little fluffy brush and put that all over my eyelids. I mean, it has pigment, but that might be because I just cleaned my brushes and they're still a little bit wet. But either way, some people like to use wet brushes, some people like to use dry brushes. With a wet brush, you get some pigment. Alright, so that is on, and I'm actually going to bring you in a little bit. Okay, so that is on. It's kind of like a little white base. It looks a little white on camera, but it's a little cream off-white color. Now grabbing a smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to use the only other matte, and it's this grey brown shade. Looks promising, looks promising. Okay, so that is on. It looks alright. It's really grey, so it's not something I'd usually reach for, but hopefully we can fix it with this plum shade. It's got little gold reflex. Also, the fallout isn't bad. I'll do swatches after, and we'll see how it actually feels. Alright, so that kind of saved it. I'm going to go in with a different fluffy blush and just blend it out with that cream shade. Okay, so that is what it looks like. That's all I can really do with this palette. I'm just going to grab my finger and place the little cream shade on the center of my lid. And I'm gonna take a little pencil brush and the plum shade and bring that under my eye. You come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Okay, so that is that. I'm not too mad at it, but let's go and swatch these and see how they all look, because I didn't get to use this one. Alright, so these are the swatches. This is not a swatch, this is just where I wipe my brush. So here is the cream shade, which you can't see at all. And next to it is the grey, which, oh, there it is. It's not really matte, they're short. They're sort of like, I don't know the word, I can't think of the word, but these are the two shimmers. The red is actually, that is the most pigmented, and it's like really soft as well. And this one, which I kind of expected to be a little bit more green, it's alright, it's a little bit sheer. Share. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. I don't have anything else aside from a lipstick. Okay, now for the final thing, which is the lips. This is the lipstick packaging. It's a glossy little black component with the color here. And on the bottom it says Chevrolet. Okay, so this is that. I'm not mad at it. It's pretty, but it's not really the color that I was expecting. Like, I was expecting like a nice dark berry. This is more of a purple plum color, except it's coming up as slightly more red in my viewfinder, which I keep staring at because it's like the only thing I can see right now. I am nearsighted, really badly nearsighted. So it feels nice. Does it have a smell though? Did I just get that on my nose? No, I didn't. It doesn't have a smell, which is really weird. But overall, I am not mad at any of these products except for this, which will probably be going into my desperate box. Yes, everyone should have a desperate box, because sometimes you run out of your favorite foundation, your favorite concealer. You have something. There it goes into the box. So yeah, this I'm gonna, ow, I just stabbed myself in the face. This I'm going to give a 7 out of 10, just for the fact that it is $2 and it doesn't feel like greasy, oily, or anything like that. And it does say matte foundation, and it did come out matte when I put it on. This isn't technically a part of it, but this I give a 10 out of 10 because this was like $4.10 or something. The eyeshadow quad, I'm gonna give this like a 5 out of 10. If we give them all, if they could all like get 2.5, then it gets a 5, because these two are the only shades that were actually pigmented and worth the money. These two were not. They don't have names. This is just the Champagne Quad eyeshadow. I mean, I only paid $4 for it, so it was like $1 an eyeshadow, so nothing to be really upset about. And the lipstick, I have bought their lipsticks before.
I haven't used any of their products before.
They're only $2 and I just wanted a nice nude, and I think I got the shade Birthday Suit. This gets like a 6 out of 10 just cause. Color payoff, not that good. A little bit patchy, but it feels nice. It feels nice, so I'll give it that. So yeah, this is my OXX review type thing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, episode. What do we call this? Video? Is it a video? There's a video, but is it an episode? Is this gonna be a series? This will be a series, so that makes it the next episode or the next part, and I'll see you guys then. See you later.